Guys, it is time to come up with a solution. Mainly our fix for Clone Wars, because we are running a bit dry. So basically, what I've done today is I have formed a list, a comprehensive, well thought out list that will conform all our Clone Wars needs. So, and this is probably realistic. I tried to make this as realistic as possible. And yeah, so what this is today is if LEGO were to make a Clone Wars winter wave, or fall wave, like for every movie release they do, like for The Last Jedi or The Rise of Skywalker, they do like those like 7 or 8 sets in fall. So this is what my ideal thing would be for it to come out in. They announced only one set to come out in September, which is not great because we haven't seen the Clone Wars ones and I'm scared. But yeah, so anyway, here's what it is. And this could also, I might do, if this does well, I might do a winter wave ideas, because winter waves are set up differently, like they have battle packs and all this different stuff as compared to fall waves. So let's get into it anyway. Anyway, starting off at $29.99 is Echo's Chamber. This is for Season 7, the second episode. And this set would include Captain Rex, Echo, the new version, Tech, Anakin, and maybe maybe they can make a new droid, or maybe they just use an old battle droid. They do that sometimes. And what the build would encompass is the capsule that he was in, with that control panel thing. And it would kind of be like reminiscent of one of those carbon freezing sets or the Vader transformation set. That's what I was thinking that's what it would feel like, because, you know, it's pretty cool. I was thinking, I want to get the Bad Batch in here, so I did 2 Bad Batch ones. I'll move on to the next one, which is $39.99, the Bad Batch Speeder. So in this one, you get Crosshair, you get Hunter, you get Wrecker, as well as potentially another battle droid, or maybe we could do one of the civilian locals from the planet, because they're on the speeder at the very end of the first episode. So they could do that, and that would also be a good way to get the rest of the batch in there. Yes, and the speeder would include some chairs and some nice little things. You know the drill. Anyway, next up, I just skipped the Trace and Rafa arc because there's nothing, I couldn't think of anything good for it. I tried. I felt like Pike's escape prison, but prison is boring, and yeah. So at $49.99, we have the Siege of Mandalore battle. So like there was in a set, the Attack on Takodana, I believe, or like the Geonosis one from 2013 with Dooku and Yoda, or even the Palpatine's Rest. There are all those types of battle sets. So this one's going to be the Siege of Mandalore. It's going to include Bo-Katan, Ahsoka Tano, a 332nd clone, and 2 Maul Mandalorians. So it would just kind of have like maybe a Mandalorian wall. Maybe it could be the like, I don't know, like the the palace potentially, but it would probably mostly encompass just like the outdoor exterior of the battle, like it's all blue, and they could have like all those clear blue pieces just around it, and they could have windows and stuff, and I think it would be pretty cool. And like there'd be exploding parts, like you press a button and boom. Yeah, so I think that would be a good idea for the Siege of Mandalore set. That would be cool, or we call it something else. And then next we skip right to the very final episodes. So I have the Blue Y-Wing at $59.99. That would come with Jesse, ARC Trooper Jesse, Captain Rex, 2 332nd Troopers, and a plain Phase 2 Trooper. Because on that ship there were plenty of, clones, and they were all fighting them. So maybe you could also include a Shock Trooper. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's move on to the next one, which is $119.99 is the ATTE, which would be very nice. It would be like did Kylo Ren shuttle for this price, so figured they'd do this. So I figured for this we would have 3 or 4 332nd Troopers. I'm not 100% sure. Probably 3 sounds better. Captain Rex, of course, because he was leading that front. We have a lot of Captain Rex in this, as you'll see. But because like with Solo, I'll get into that after. But Captain Rex, a Maul Mando, and Rook, as well as the 3 troopers. So that would get a total of you get 3, 4, 5, 6. You get a total of 6 figures. So Rook is the other Mandalorian that was like holding Jesse back when he was captured by Maul. Okay, our next set, which is our final in substitute for the Falcon, which was 160. I made this 199. It is the Venator class Star Destroyer. Now, this would encompass the bridge, which I assume would be at the front, and it would, or actually no, it would encompass the hangar, which would be in the front. It would encompass the bridge, which would be in the back section if they do Star Destroyers the way they usually do. If possible, I think like if they could do it in like the neck of this thing, if they could do the Maul's prison, like you just kind of like have this very tiny area that they have done with some other things I know of, like that. So yeah, like with the new First Order Star Destroyer, they have the bridge in the front usually, and then I don't know, they could figure out a way. I think that with the Venator type ships, they need to figure out a better way to manage the space and not have those big things in the front. But yeah. Anyway, and also if they could have a medical bay, I don't know if they do that, if they didn't do Maul's prison. And this set would include Maul, obviously, Ahsoka and Rex, the main people in this season, in this arc, R7, Ahsoka's droid, I believe. Yes, that one. Jesse, again, 332nd and a 332nd trooper. Maybe 2. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so I think with this type of like sets, it would be a bit difficult. Well, actually, first I want to explain why Rex and Ahsoka and Maul are in so much of it. So if you go look at the Solo wave from Solo, a Star Wars story, almost every Solo set has Han Solo in it, instead of like, except for like, I can only think of like 2 or 3. But yeah, most of them have Han Solo in it, so I figured. And again, Ahsoka and Rex can be substituted out. They don't have to be in every one. Obviously, Rex, I assume, doesn't have to be in Echo's chamber, but I think that's a better inclusion. And with the Bad Batch speeder, worst case scenario, I don't think it would be likely they would put in like, who did they put? They put in Anakin. I don't think they'd put him in since he just came out in a new set, and I don't have a feeling they'd put him in. Because you know how Lego is. So with the blue Y, yeah, I mentioned Jesse about 3 times. I think they could probably take him out of the Venator and just leave him in the Y-wing part of the set. I just think that it would be very cool if they could do a Season 7 wave. And I just really want to do more of these. And a winter wave would be really cool to form too. This one I just figured was a bit simpler to handle because it's like the Clone Wars Season 7 finale. It was basically a movie. And the only thing I could think of for Trace and Rafa, going back to that whole arc, was either like a Pike type action set, but I didn't want to take away the Mandalore sets, so it would be as if they get repetitive. But chances are it would include Trace, Rafa, Ahsoka, a Pike, which they did make in a Solo set. I believe the Pike was in the Millennium Falcon, so they can do that again, obviously. And then maybe they do the Coruscant droid, or maybe I don't think they do her the Secret Angel or that one. I don't think they do that because they're just already pretty crowded with ships in Star Wars right now, and I'd like to see more actually generic ships, to be completely honest. But that's why I think the Razor Crest is so cool. But yeah, if you have any ideas for what you think would be a good set to put in this brand new wave that I have conceptualized, please tell me, because that would be very interesting, and I'd love to do a video on that. If you guys like these types of videos, please let me know in the comments below. Remember to check out my Patreon. We're doing some amazing benefits there. I have done some great things with those people. They can confirm. Check out my Instagram, my Discord. It's open. Everything is open. And with that said, if you guys enjoyed, remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everyone. Have a very nice Sunday. Peace out. Hello, everyone. Republic Studs here. Just a quick reminder that we have this Republic Studs minifigure for sale. You could buy your very own Republic Studs. This is my new channel icon. So he's going to be around all the time. And you could buy your very own one for $20 if you use code RStuds at checkout. It's originally $25, so if you're not into discounts, I mean, it's your prerogative. But yeah, so if you want to buy this, make sure you check out the link in the description and check out the Republic Studs official minifigure. which is just insane, on brixbybrixyt.com. Use code RSTUDS. Thank you for listening to this, and yeah.